guys, welcome back to Let's Play Metroid 2 Return to Samus, and last time we finished up this area, and now we are actually going to move on and get back to, or get to the next area, I should say, not get back to the next area. Anyway, so, like I said, in the last part, we need to get back to the last area, and I said that you could do that just by heading all the way to the right, and eventually you will get to some shafts, and you just go up the shafts and everything will be alright. And then you can just very simply get up to the next area. So I know I shouldn't be talking about my practice file, but I actually just got done playing a lot of it, and I'm actually done with the next two areas after this one, so that's good. And so that practice file is going pretty well, and I find that this next area coming up gives you a lot of the final power-ups that you get in the game. And basically after the next area there's only one more power-up you get in the game, and we'll see what that is when the time comes. And it's actually one of the classic items, I guess you could call. You do get it in Metroid 2, or the first Metroid. So, I was trying to listen to the music because I have my TV turned down all the way. We are actually back in the very first area, if you can hear the music, if you remember. I want to sing the lyrics I made to this music, but again, at the same time, I don't really want to because it'll be off sync. And I can barely hear the music. So, okay, now I think I'm actually going the wrong way, so let's go back down. Because I think where I'm going is just going to take us straight back to where we started. So, let's, wait, maybe we just... Yeah, we gotta go down. What are you doing, man? Gosh. I think I'm kind of lost sometimes. Alright, yeah, we go down here and then... Yeah. I know what I'm doing. I hope. Okay, we can't go that way, so... we gotta go this way. And that's actually the area after this next area. We'll be going that way. So, that's good. And the thing about these first two Metroid games is that you almost always get lost in them. Anyway, so I'm going to turn my TV up a little bit. Hold on. Alright, I wanted to be able to actually hear the music, so I know when I'm into a new area. But this music right here that's playing is really funky because it's more ambient than you know, like an actual song. And I like the little beat that it has in the back part of it, which is really cool. But anyway. So we do get, like I said, we do get most of the final power-ups in the game in this area, which is really good. We're going to get the two final beam upgrades, which actually the one we get we keep for just a little bit, and then the new one we get cancels it out. And we get, we are going to get another good power-up that you'll see soon in this dungeon. Alright, so I failed to mention this enemy right here. This is a Halzen. I was trying to think of how to pronounce that name. You do see these in Metroid Fusion, because I remember in Sector 1, in like one of the very first rooms, you actually see them. And these are pincher flies. Yeah, real original name. I guess they're called that because they have like pincers and they fly. And definitely some pretty easy enemies. The Halzens you can only kill like directly with the wave beam, but once we get the new beams, we'll have to try to jump and get above them or shoot them from below. And missiles don't do anything to them unless you hit them in between the two, like, side things that they have. But the wave beam just goes, like, completely straight through them and obliterates them. But we won't have the wave beam for very much longer. So, we'll have to use new techniques to kill them. But even then, they're not really challenging enemies, so nothing really to worry about. Alright, so we got some sand. I don't suppose there's anything in the sand that I'm supposed to get. I'm guessing not. So, and in here we have, oh, new guys. These are Yumis. Like, you know, you, me, together. And these guys are just like the Gaurons. They kind of come out these things, and you can kill them, and then eventually they'll stop spawning. A good way to farm for health if you really need it. Or missiles. I don't know about missiles, because I don't think I've ever really seen them drop missiles. But still, just the same. Alright, so now we're on top of this cliff. And we need to drop down here. And then we're going to see some more enemies. Yeah, this place is riddled with new enemies. These are Gravits, or Gravites, something like that. They're pretty easy to kill, just kind of shoot them before they shoot you. The heck? I thought I heard like the ding, like when you shoot your beam at a missile door. But apparently it's nothing. And here we got a missile battery, so we can refill our missiles and be good to go. And now we can just head back up. Now I really recommend that you grab full missiles because we will be picking up some energy expansions or some missile expansions, but you don't want to run out of missiles. Now in my practice file, I got to a certain point where I had to kill a Gamma Metroid and an Alpha Metroid, and it came down to me killing the Alpha Metroid and having like 8 missiles left, which wasn't enough to kill the Gamma Metroid. But luckily, there was actually a missile battery in the room with the Gamma Metroid I was fighting, so everything turned out all right there. So, pincher flies, more sand. I'm trying to oh. Okay, we need to go to the left. I really need to write better notes because I put the number of missiles. You should have 170 missiles by the time you get to here. And if you don't, well then you might have missed a missile expansion, and that's not really good. But yeah, and I wrote that on my notes, and I thought that if we were picking up a missile expansion or something. But anyway, here's the great item that we get in this area, the space jump. And you see this in Super Metroid and a lot of other Metroids. Basically the same thing, you just spin and you can jump continuously. And it works just like the Super Metroid space jump. Because I find the controls to be very, very similar with it. And it's not very difficult. But just remember that you really can't continuously jump. You have to actually move when you jump. You can't just jump and then keep going up. You have to actually move. Like, you can't just go like straight up unless you kind of move the controls like wildly. But you can actually move like this. And we got spikes on this wall. And the space jump will help us get to secret areas easier, or to higher areas easier. And it lets us get to areas that the spider ball won't let us get to, like past those spikes. We can't get past those spikes without the space jump. Anyway, let's fall down here. And sand. Okay, I know there's a missile expansion in here, cleverly hidden in the sand. Just shoot your way through it. Eventually you'll find that there is some solid sand here, which we can't kill or destroy. And then we jump in between it and get us a missile expansion. cool beans. And there's a save. And I need to remember where that is because I'm probably not going to get everything in this little area done in this part that I need to get done. So let's see what we're up to already. 11 minutes, yep. Not exactly enough or time to break this part off. Yeah, we got Autoads. You can kill these guys, or Otraks, not Autoads. You can kill these guys from the front, as we just saw, because I did that in my practice file, and I was like, oh, okay, we can do that. And, okay. Just need to keep going on. More Autoads. Crazy enemies. And a guy we can get a cheap shot on. Oh, and he dropped a big ball of energy, which gives you 20. And I believe we saw one of those already. And through this door, we will get the first beam upgrade in this area. The Spazer beam. And you get this in Super Metroid in a pretty hidden place. I mean, I found it basically the first time I played the game, but, you know. In fact, you really can't find it or get it until you have the high jump boots, or you've managed to perfect the space jump technique, or the wall jump technique, which isn't that hard. Yeah. So now, back in this shaft, when we were falling, we passed a door on the right, and we are going to want to check out what's in that room. And it's kind of difficult to pass these turrets, but just take your time and go in between their jumps. Uh-oh. No, a Gamma Metroid fought in one of the most awkwardly placed rooms to put a boss in. Okay, there's an invisible floor here, and all that we really have is these tiny little platforms that we can jump on. So this makes this Gamma Metroid fight a little difficult. And it's also difficult because of the fact that I can't get on this here. Okay. And then we just need to pound missiles into this guy's face, or his backside, which either you prefer. Die! Alright. And then I know there's an expansion in this room. I think it's just a missile, or it might be an energy tank. I'm not sure. Yeah, and we're actually going to get like 2 energy tanks in this area. So that's really good. Oh, just a missile expansion. I feel not very pleased by that. But anyway. Okay, so now let's fall back down here, and there's some sand down here that we can go through. Kind of one of those hidden areas, I guess. Well, not really a hidden area, but kind of a difficult area to find if you're not looking for it. And now... yeah. Go through here, and there's going to be another Gamma Metroid. And we have to fight... yeah, we're getting ready to see, like, a bunch of Metroids clustered together that we're going to have to fight. And don't worry about taking too much damage because there is an energy tank coming up. Just don't die, as I say to myself. Okay, I'm going to roll past you. No! No! Uh-oh. No! As I go into freak out mode. Definitely didn't want to come back in here, but if I can get some energy, I'll feel okay. Okay, Autoad. Missile expansion? Huh. I feel like I'm gonna die here. Which isn't very good. What to do, and I'm gonna I saved at that save station up there, right? If I did, I should be okay. I'm gonna grab this because it's just kind of staring me in the face. Charge! Let's try to fight this Gamma Metroid with 1 health. Let's see how much of a failure this will be. Hey! You! You trying to troll me? Trying to kill me? I don't play that way, bro. Huh? You trying to... Oh. And then we disintegrate. Game over. Oh. Well, you saw death, but it just puts us back here. Well, anyway. How did I go from almost full energy to, like, nothing? Huh. Well, anyway, guys, I'm going to go and end this off here, and next time on Let's Play Metroid 2, we will head back there and get our revenge on that Gamma Metroid. So see you guys next time. Bye.